I saw a grown man named Almight, who is the number one hero, beat the living daylight out of his prodigy. A normal man who a month ago had no powers. I'm not trying to trigger anyone, trigger warnings. I'm not trying to upset anyone. He beat the crap out of and his best friend.
His boy, fam, in front of his boy. I think Almight could have done a lot worse.
He could have done a lot
worse. No. Don't piss me off.
He could have done worse by even continuing to do nothing. He saw Bakugo was suffering, hurting himself, and was like, let me just knock you out. Let me just make sure you're going to be okay next time.
No. You're even going to knock me out from the start and then say I gave you a mercy thing. You're not going to beat me and then knock me out.
No, but this is a test, so they have to be able to prove themselves in some ways.
Didn't he take Deku and smash him into Gotcha? There's a lot of man in 1A and every man had to fight a teacher, but I just saw abuse.
My Hero Academia. It was me and Ruben that introduced you to it.
Yeah.
I remember it was in this actual room. We were watching MHA and you were sitting there in the bed just pretending basically you weren't watching.
To be honest, at this time, I was not 100% convinced.
Yeah.
But these guys, they convinced me. At the end of season 1.
Yeah, Nomu versus Almight.
Yeah.
Go beyond!
Go beyond! That was what a great way to end a season, and that's what made me say, okay, I gotta go back to episode 1 and see what's happening here. The sports festival, which is probably one of my favorite arcs from the entirety of the show.
Yeah, hitting top.
It's a massive festival in where all of the students participate in a variety of games and then a single elimination tournament at the end. The motivation behind this is it's a way for the students to kind of market themselves for the interns. If you get the best internships and at the best places, you get a head start. So that's where everyone's motivated. I guess apart from Bakugo, whose only motivation ever is just to win. They all have to race across this obstacle course. Everybody can use their quirks.
I thought it was a good opportunity for Deku, because at this point he hasn't really learned his quirk yet.
I can't rely on one for all this early in the competition.
You saw it with this when he got his shield.
My brother goes mad for that scene. Bakugo and Todoroki are in the league. And fam, Deku's just out here just doing the graphs. So he's like, you man do your thing, don't worry, I'm doing my thing. And then when he hits that, the way he looked, it's like, you man was sleeping on me.
I have to take them out of the running.
I'm here to eat, buzz. I'm gonna take your food. I love that moment as well, where Todoroki tries to freeze everyone. Mans were just hungry, like Kirishima was like, not today, Seiya! Not today, Seiya! Go fly!
No way am I letting Todoroki beat me!
People were like, nah, G, it ain't that anymore, fam. We're here, we're all hungry. And when Izuku beats him at that, in the first race when Izuku beat him, I remember he gives Izuku that look, and he's like, oh, like I really lost to him again.
My hero kind of starts with this, like most shonen, Deku being the main character, like most shonen main characters,
just gonna get him
just makes friends. And so one of the friends Deku makes is Leader. So this is a guy whose quirk is to run really, really fast, and he just kind of seems like a stand-up guy, but he has a real passion and desire to win. And so when they're picking teams, obviously Deku, like you would do, yeah, cuz, let's do it. His boy was like, nah. And that was really interesting, because I was like, oh wait, I just thought these were the guys. This was the crew. These guys are always going to team up. But Leader actually rejects Deku and says, I'm trying to win. So I'm teaming up with the guy who spits fire and ice. Not the guy who's, you've got
good moments.
But him, that's my ticket to the W.
Yeah. And I rate that, because that's so unconventional. You was just, usually in shonen, you know, you got your MC and everyone just gets in line.
Power friendship.
Power friendship. Everyone get in line, I'm the MC, get behind me. But this was one of those times he was like, nah, G, I'm trying to win.
Not in person.
Copy guy.
Nato Monoma.
He was all about a philosophy of, no, don't do too well, you know. I remember when he takes Bakugo's thing, he's looking at himself in the scoreboard and he's like, we're doing too well. We're doing too well.
We've done pretty well for ourselves.
But let's not forget though, he trolled him good.
Your class is too small-minded. Think bigger.
What did he say again?
He's like, my quirk's better than all of yours.
That was after blast him in the face with his own quirk.
And then when he went to blast back, he took Kirishima's quick and bang. We're talking about mans that want to win. Bakugo, fam.
Who the hell's that?
Bakugo, for me, in this one, is like one of these best moments ever, fam.
Right.
Because the way he's sitting there going, I'm trying to win, I don't care what's happening, fam.
If you get the best internships and at the best places, you get a head start. So that's where everyone's motivated, apart from Bakugo, whose only motivation ever is just to win. As much as he has the always want to win thing, it's like he actually has such good tactical battle IQ.
He put them all together.
He's not an idiot.
This is what, for me, why Bakugo just goes so crazy. Because after he gets that, they're comfortably in top 3. It's about to end, they're winning. But he's like, no, I want more. It's not my
You are just stepping stones to my victory.
And he thinks it's Izuku, but Izuku actually gets his taken by Todoroki. He bangs up and he's like, it's not even you, Izuku. The whistle's blown and it's over, and he makes it top 3. But Just that energy alone, Bakugo is like going crazy.
Tenacity.
He's
In sports,
starving,
you have
fam.
to be tenacious.
Fam, I like my angry Bakugo, fam. I like my angry dog. You had Deku versus Shinso.
Oh, so you want to talk about Shinzo?
Fam, I think we have to talk about
talk
Shinso.
about Shinzo?
If as long as we're pretending that season 3 hasn't come out yet and
Yeah.
beyond, we can talk about Shinso. Because his quirk,
Oh. He was supposed to be the Shikamaru of that show.
Supposed to be.
When he captures people with that little voice maneuver thing,
Yeah.
you literally could just see Shikamaru going, yep, shadow possession.
Yeah,
jutsu
yeah,
complete.
for real, for
Literally,
real.
it was the same vibe, and I feel like he was sick in this tournament, yeah. It's kind of a bit of a clock shield how Deku even won that battle when you think about it. But like someone just made him
he
do
broke his own finger in.
To be fair to the show, it's kind of later on revealed that, remember, there's like a little sort of cutscene he sees inside
Yeah,
his work,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it kind of hints at something that is
Yeah.
revealed later
Yeah,
on.
that's true.
Don't want to go too far with spoilers
Yeah,
because these
spoilers.
guys might not have seen that far ahead.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
when you eventually see what it reveals, it's kind of like, yeah, it makes sense that something was able to do that for him.
I refuse to let this be the end!
I've got a lot of love for Kirishima versus Bakugo. I like that fight a lot.
It's where Kirishima earned Bakugo's respect as well.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work on me, Explosion Boy!
When he fully earned his respect.
Yeah, 'cause
He
he
had
was
it
like-
a little bit from the end
Yeah.
of season 1, but he fully had
That's
it.
where, yeah.
Still going strong.
He was like, I actually can't attack this guy. This
Yeah.
is a defense game.
Support girl.
Against Ida.
Against Ida, fam. She
About
was
that.
all about the spirit of that tournament.
Okay.
Market
Man,
yourself,
marketing,
get that
G.
internship.
I love my face! I've got this in the bag!
She got paid so much after.
When we see her again, she's
Yeah.
got her own thing going,
Yeah.
fam, she's done it, fam.
Rightly so.
She was like, you
Yeah,
fools
actually,
out here
yeah.
trying to fight each other. I'm trying to get bread up in here.
And I love that she said it from day one.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get
I'm
paid.
here to get paid.
I make stuff, fam, and I get paid.
I suppose it's time for me to wrap this show up.
I don't like Todoroki. I'm a big hater to Todoroki.
Don't blame me for what happens next.
But this season, Todoroki was so clean.
I'll be a hero.
Nah, he has a few dips.
There's a moment where he flops, but he's clean this season. Before the exam happened, when they're changing, he pulls up on the drink.
Are you really All Might's secret love child or something?
He was like, you are my main rival. Yeah. I'm not gonna lose to you. I know, I'm not a fool, cuz.
I will defeat you using only my right side.
Todoroki versus Izuku for me, yeah. For me, this
What
is what I'm talking about, where I see a lot of parallels between Izuku and Naruto, especially Chunin exam Naruto. In Chunin exams, Naruto is very much the underdog, very much like everyone's looking at Sasuke and he's trying to claw his way into fame. Ends up actually taking out the gauntlet, Neji, then Gaara at the end, and getting that recognition for the right reason. I feel like this fight, Izuku versus Todoroki, was exactly like that Neji versus Naruto fight. But I always said to my brothers and so that Naruto should have lost that fight.
Yeah,
he shouldn't have won that fight because he actually wasn't stronger than Neji. He shouldn't have actually beat that. He should have won the moral fight and changed Neji's opinion and then lost. And that's exactly what happens with Izuku.
Yeah.
He wins the moral fight. He makes Todoroki actually understand that his quirk's his own.
You're not wrong,
Nah?
but we taking moral W's over real ones?
No, take the moral W's for the
Put
writing.
top points on
For the
that.
writing. That was the right thing to do.
100%.
Yeah, to take an L.
Thematically, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
One thing the Sports Festival teaches us is Deku's whole 1 in a million blast.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable.
He's prepared to injure himself to counter me.
It's not gonna work. You cannot even be a hero.
To the point where Recovery Girl even says to him,
Yeah,
I'm not
finish
fixing
it.
this no more.
I will not heal injuries like this anymore.
Remember
it.
the scars, and he's
Yeah,
like, oh my,
fam.
he's doing this because of you.
Yes, she blasted All Might more.
Don't praise him for what he's done today.
Fam, he's finishing himself for you.
There has to be an option that's not so self-destructive.
Bakugo and Todoroki fight. Towards the end, there's an opportunity for Todoroki to use his fire. Bakugo wants him to use the fire,
bring the heat.
Use your flames on me!
and he never does it.
Do you know what? It could have been so much more in it.
I'm sorry, Bakugo.
This is where I kind of feel like he falls short.
If both of them were going all out,
Who wins?
because a lot of people said that the way the episode is directed, it's implied Todoroki would win the
I hear it. I think he would have.
You have to use the fire with your left. So it's a case of, did he just want him to do it because he's Fred, or is it an ego thing?
You think I'm not worthy of your fire?
It definitely is a case of, I am going to only ever take a W if I fight you at full power.
This isn't a real win for me unless you try harder!
Yeah.
Oh,
It won't be a W
Won't be
to
a
me
real W.
unless you fight.
Especially because you used it against Deku as well.
you don't think it was more, I need him to use the fire because that's how I beat him?
I don't think it was that. I don't think, because he won anyway. Why would he be annoyed? He wouldn't have been pissed. He was pissed because he's like, I didn't deserve this win.
It can't end this way!
He was doing too much there.
He was doing a lot.
But basically, he was only ever going to take that W in that format and that way. Bakugo versus Todoroki. What do you think?
Bakugo's a total sadist.
Do you know what? It could have been so much more in it. Todoroki shining and stuff. This is where I kind of feel like he falls short. Because as much as he almost realizing against Deku about the fire quirk being his own,
Midoriya opened my eyes during our match,
he drops the ball straight away.
but then I started to doubt myself.
Is this kind of like maybe thematically this battle actually did what it needed to do in terms of showing that it's not just as simple as I'm gonna have one fight with Deku and all of a sudden,
I'm okay with that. I'm all for it. I think you should write characters with internal conflict as like the bread and butter.
He's like a comic book character, a hero with a tragic backstory.
Fam, you was the one that got me on MHA. I remember I was just chilling in my yard doing my own thing, and then Rubik's Cube calls me, hey yo, fam, there's this new anime, you gotta be on it, fam. It's the next Naruto. And I was like,
Nah, it started looking that way.
Being the fool I was, I always listen to Ruben says for anime choices. Now, looking at how MHA ended, do you regret it?
From what, midway through season 5, that's where I was just like, nah, this ain't the one. Ain't the one.
Deku gets a placement with All Might's old mentor.
The hero's name is Gran Torino.
And this is also a really good arc for Deku because Deku discovers full cowling, which allows him to actually kind of fight.
He can fight.
He takes up a percentage of the power and he distributes it evenly throughout his body.
It's been a long time since I've had to seriously dodge an attack.
So this is really good because now he's no longer a walking, ticking time bomb. He can actually fight.
We're going out to fight some villains.
Hero killer.
Stain meets up with Shigaraki.
You want to recruit me to build up your little group again?
Yeah.
They get into a fight, but they come to the conclusion that while they have very different fundamental ideologies and outsets on life, they both share a common immediate goal, which is causing chaos in Hero Society.
We agree that we need to destroy the present.
Destroying the Hero Society that All Might essentially presides over.
Don't tell me he's back again.
And so they kind of form, I'd say, a loose partnership.
Maybe I'll let you grow.
And they just say, well, let's get destroying the city.
What are you gonna do?
I will reform it.